What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 1, the sneak peek, a new sneak peek, and the leaked first 3 minutes of the episode. Obviously, spoiler warning if you don't want to know about the information here about the sneak peek or the first 3 minutes of The Walking Dead episode 801. Stop watching now. Spoiler warning. Here we go, guys. I'm excited to talk about it. So did you see the sneak peek, the latest sneak peek? It starts with Morgan. He's walking away from the wreckage. Cars are blown up. He's got a gun in his bow staff or walking stick, whatever you want to call it. And he's walking back to another group. Later, we see Tara, Carol, and Morgan all working together. This is the scene that these 4 people, if not more, maybe blew up some saviors, I believe. And we'll talk about that in the trailers and put it together a little bit. But Carol, Daryl, Morgan, and Tara are working together. And Tara's more of a badass this season, I guess, or at least in this episode. She's supposed to be tougher the whole season. Season 8 is what Alana Masterson says. And that's okay. I mean, I didn't really think this character would be around for a while, and I'm starting to like her more and more and more as the series progresses. So Tara is working with Morgan and Carol and Daryl, and I think this is where they blow up these cars of saviors, and there's 2 saviors on motorcycles there, and it's in the trailer, and I think the word is that they're saviors, and there's also walkers that come down after the explosion, and there's the boom, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm not sure if it's a setup. Something has to go down, but we clearly see that Carol, Daryl, Morgan, and Tara are safe, and they kind of did this on purpose. Walkers start to come towards the group, and it's a lot of them. And this is where I guess they start the herding process or hoarding process of walkers to walk towards the sanctuary, and there's a lot of walkers, so it's pretty cool. Carol and Daryl are talking after Morgan and Tara get in the car, and I don't know if they drive away or not, but Carol and Daryl have a nice little moment here, and it's just nice to see them talking. And I would assume they would have talked already after the battle at Alexandria, but you have a nice little moment here, and hopefully we see more of Carol and Daryl working together and being safe in season 8. But it's just a nice little moment. They're talking about it's the right decision to make. You can't have Negan in power, basically, and it's a quick little monologue. It's not really much dialogue on it too, but you can see Morgan get in the car, Carol and Daryl hug it out. They have a nice little moment, and I know the fans want that. I want to see that. I don't think they're ever going to be together romantically, and I personally don't want to see that. I want to see Carol and Daryl just be the way it is, loving, caring connection. So let's talk about the first 3 minutes leaked, because that's how it ends, basically. Carol and Daryl hug it out, and it's done. So if you don't want to know about the first 3 minutes that were leaked, stop watching now. But here we go, guys. So the first 3 minutes of the episode was leaked, and the episode looks to start with a close-up of Rick. Now, I don't have screenshots of that or any pictures or photos of that, but we do see the cane. It kind of jumps to Rick at Hilltop looking at the graves, to this, to that. It does try to jump around a lot. We see the flowers. We don't see Old Man Rick just yet. It's probably going to be at the end of the episode, but the first 3 minutes, you see the cane, flowers, a watch, a song is playing in the background. You don't see Old Man Rick at all. So I would assume we're going to see this at the end of the episode for some reason, because the time jumps are supposed to be happening all over the place. And the Forbes article person who wrote it said it jumps around a lot. And I agree with that. Even in the first 3 minutes and 11 seconds or whatever it is, it jumps to this, to that, to the cane, Rick at the hilltop, Rick here, like this picture, basically a close-up of Rick about to give his speech, then to the hilltop, and then over there, and they're putting the hillbilly armor on the cars and the metal stuff to protect the cars, and you see a bus and there, and it's just, it does kind of jump all over the place. You're going to have to keep your eyes close to what it is. You see Eric and Aaron and Father Gabriel and Jesus and them all working together to get the cars all ready to go. Eric kind of looks ready for battle, too, during Rick's speech. He can say he's ready. And then there's a little confusing part here with Dwight. He's just sitting there, and then an arrow comes flying into the right of the screen, and it hits something, and there's something attached to it. It's the note that he's reading right here that looks to say tomorrow, as Daryl is telling Dwight that the attack will happen tomorrow. Then it jumps to Tara and Carol, and they kind of duck down on the highway here where the walkers go underneath them. You just see them duck down for some reason. You don't see the walkers happen or come by just yet. but that's what I'm assuming it is. So again, it jumps kind of all over the place, and I don't know if it's a legit 3 minutes of it, if it's not super cut or finished or the final version of it, but it does kind of jump around a little bit. So I think we're going to see a scene like this, and then it goes back to Rick talking to the group on the platform with Maggie and Ezekiel, and Rick's the only one that talks in the 3 minute thing. But if the leaked 3 minute video that we've seen is the first 3 minutes, it's the final cut that we're going to see in the episode. It does kind of jump around a lot, and it kind of goes all around pretty quickly in the 3 minutes from different things, different parts, and it could be a little confusing. So I don't know if they're going to, that the final edit for the episode that we'll see on Sunday is a little cleaned up or makes a little more sense, but it jumps around a little bit with Rick at the hilltop and then Rick here addressing them, and you know, I just hope it just makes sense for everything. But it just ends with Rick about to give his speech, more of the speech to the group, and if you've been watching the marathon, you'll see that Rick talks, Maggie talks, Ezekiel talks, and a big epic speech. I'm excited for it, guys, as you know from my other videos. So have you seen the 3 minute leaked video? Have you seen the sneak peek with Morgan and Carol, Daryl, and Tara? I know the links are going all over the place, so if you have seen it, guys, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. I'm interested to know your thoughts of that or just what I said about it in this video. We're almost there, guys. All Out War is on the way. We're so close. I can taste it. Only a couple more days away. Post your comments below what you're excited for Season 8. If you can, guys, check out my book series, Fight For Us, the book series, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions. Books 1, 2, and 3 out now. 1, 2, here's 3, and I'm working on book 4 as we speak. Can't wait for that to come out as well. The Walking Dead News, guys, that's another channel I have on YouTube, The Walking Dead News, link in the description as well. Twitter, Instagram, at the PT channel. We post stuff there all the time, especially now with The Walking Dead coming back around. The Walking Dead community on Facebook. We got a page and a group. Everyone's welcome to join, and I hope you do. If you can, guys, hit that subscribe button to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching, and enjoy episode 801 on Sunday or Monday, whenever you watch it. Thanks, guys.